Welcome to Full Moon in Cancer Circle. And first of all, I'm so glad that you could join. And this Full Moon in Cancer Circle tonight is all about reflection, release, and realignment. The full moon marks a powerful moment in the lunar cycle, illuminating areas of our life that need attention, basically. Cancer, a cardinal water sign, helps us dive deep into our emotions and heal. So, together, we will create a safe space to embrace these energies and open ourselves to transformation today. So, tonight's journey would look like the first one is we will understand the transformative energy of the full moon. We'll do reflective prompts to bring clarity to what we need to release. There will be a tarot reading for divine guidance. There would be a movement practice to release stagnant energy and connect with our bodies, breath work, and meditation to ground and realign ourselves. All right. So let's take a deep breath, connect with this moment, and prepare for this journey ahead. So you just have to keep your left hand on the chest, right hand on the stomach. Close your eyes. We'll just take 5 deep breaths and then we'll begin. So inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Last one, inhale and exhale. Coming back to the present moments, gently opening your eyes, releasing your palms back wherever it's comfortable. So, understanding the full moon in Cancer, basically, this full moon is a time for emotional clearing and renewal. Cancer's nurturing energy encourages us to soften and open our hearts. It's related to your heart chakra as well. But it also highlights where we may be clinging to our old wounds or patterns. So, this is the time where insecurities, and like I was talking about before when we were doing check ins, my insecurities were coming. My self-worth was being questioned by myself. I was questioning my self-worth. So all these things that was suppressed throughout the year or the recent events, it was all coming up for me personally. So this moon's light help us see these patterns clearly, and that's how we are going to do today's circle. So the key theme basically around this full moon in Cancer is emotional safety, it's comfort, and releasing attachments. And by doing this, we create space for new opportunities and deeper self alignment. So, full moon, as we understand, it's the one cycle is almost ending, it has reached that fruition, and a new chapter is beginning. And for that, we have to declutter ourselves, right? So that's the release that we will also do. So let's first move into some reflective exercises to explore these themes within ourselves. So if you have brought your pen and paper, you can basically start journaling and respond to these prompts in your journal. Just take 5 minutes and yeah, I'll let you know after that. Take 5 minutes. Take your time to finish writing, and if you feel comfortable, hold on to these insights as we will be moving forward. So we will discuss this in a bit. Keep it with you, keep it in your thoughts. You may choose to share and You may also choose to discuss amongst yourself as well, like regarding each other's situations as well. So let's receive guidance through a tarot reading. After this, we will reflect on the prompts. So, if you were aware, these days I was putting this tarot spread. You both are into tarot reading. I don't know if you like use that spread for yourself, but if you have not, we will do it right now. So what I'll do is all these prompts that is there, I'll take out card for that, and it will be a collective reading. Collective as in three of us currently. So there would be a mixed take what resonates sort of thing. All right, so let's move on. And you can also try to decode because you both have some knowledge of tarot. So let me just get ready for this. All right, so the first question is, what do I need to let go of? The first card is, what do I need to let go of? And it is Five of Swords. Um, Sarah is already smiling. Five of Swords, any guesses from the image, from Pranjali, what about you? I know Sarah has some knowledge about it, but Pranjali, what do you think it could mean?
Um, I think swords is for hard work, and five numbers for emotions. I don't know. I'm just a beginner.
Okay.
No.
Just you don't have to be just see the image and what do you think is happening?
Oh yeah. So the battle is almost done, and he wants, and it's going to be over. But you shouldn't give up right now, like that.
Nothing is wrong. So that's a good observation. Sarah, what do you think? According to what do I need to let go of? Can you connect it with?
This card always just points me to one thing, is asking yourself the question, what was it all even for? Just having completed something, but still having so much regret about it. Like you've gained something, but in the process, you've lost quite a bit. So it's more like, what was the point of any of this?
Hmm. So, okay, how would you relate it to what do I need to let go of? Not doing anything, or thinking through things?
For me personally, I would say that I have been feeling like I am sort of like stuck in a limbo, and just sort of being like, okay, I've done so much, I've studied so much, I've worked so much, I've done a lot of things. Like, what was it all for? Like, what is it leading up to? And it feels like it meant nothing. And that's kind of where I'm coming from.
I can definitely relate to it. Even I've been feeling somewhat like that. It comes to self-worth at the end of the day, like all the things that you have invested in. Where did it all go? Where is the result of it? Where is the evidence of the hard work that we have done? Yes, there was a certification. Yes, there was a degree, but what is happening now? Uh, where is the ROI? Where is the interest? So Five swords to me here, it feels like what do I need to let go of? I feel like it's the thought process that we have now cultivated of this defeat. We have already accepted defeat. That, what was all that for is coming from that defeat, wala ki, okay. Um, it is a really sad and frustrating place to be, which is quite understandable. However, it is a swords suit. So ultimately, expressing it and not holding it back would help. So the guidance or the answer is hidden in one card itself. If it's showing you that there is a problem, the solution and the answer is in that card also. Yes, we also shuffle for more cards, but in that card, if you look through that perspective of solution, you'll find that solution in that card only. So because we have now that thought process of defeat, it is related to our solar plexus, our self-confidence, our self-esteem, our worth. So then you have to ask that who was I before, or why did I started that? Bringing back that inner child, bringing back that innocence and optimism when we didn't know that we will be here. So coming back to the day one of it, that would help to bring all the perspective back and shift it. I don't know if it makes sense. So one of the great tool here is, because we feel like we are defeated, somewhere we are angry and frustrated with ourselves, somewhere we feel that we did not stand up to our um, goal that we set for ourselves. So there, what needs to be done is some sort of discipline, some sort of small action that you can fulfill every day, that needs to come back to your life. It can be as small as, if you're very numb, if you are in that point of sadness or frustration that you cannot move at all, just getting up and making up your bed can be the smallest goal for the day, every day for 30 days. And that accomplishment has to be fed. So it can be then increased to maybe brushing twice a day or something like that. Small things that I'll get up, or I'll have a lemon water, warm lemon water for myself. Okay, so this can be small practices that sort of, you will start to trust yourself again. And here you also need to forgive yourself that it's okay. And also, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know all the skill sets that you learned right now. Maybe some job or some important thing would come where you would use all the skill set that you have already learned and acquired. Even though it didn't go the way that you have imagined, it might come through a different way. So there is always this open-endedness with life that you never know. So live your life, be present today. What can you do right now to make yourself feel a little bit more accomplished, feel a little bit more lighter by forgiving yourself? How can you take care of yourself at this moment? I was scrolling on Instagram, and there was this really nice reel. Usually I don't stop, but today I stopped at it. It had some hook to like stop if you're scrolling, something like that. I usually don't do it because I'm a rebel. I'm kidding. But today it was like, okay, stop. So I'm like, all right, let's stop. And this person was like, you are scrolling because you are ignoring some sort of emotions. And I was like, okay, should I start scrolling once again? Or so I thought some preachy thing. But today I don't know why. I was like, okay, chalo sun lete, let me hear this. It's like, you are ignoring some emotions. There's something, whatever it is, it's okay. And I was like, okay, I actually felt calm. I was like, okay, it might be okay. And this person says that located in your body, whatever feeling is it, where are you feeling it? In your chest, in your stomach? And then I did locate it, and I was feeling it in my stomach. And I also realized, yes, I'm scrolling because I'm right now, I had to dry clothes and I had a guest over. I was ignoring that and I was scrolling it. So that feeling was there. So I was like, okay, somewhere it is a fear of something that I don't want to like dive in right now. But I was like, okay, I located it, it was in my stomach. And then this person says that say to that feeling that you belong. even though it sounds very cliche, but at that moment, when I said to my stomach that you belong, somehow it settled. Somehow that feeling felt understood. Somehow I felt understood. And like it was funny that it came today, and I was like, that is a great thing, and I'm glad that it came through this card as well in the presentation. But maybe you guys can try as well. Just saying to that feeling that you belong brings so much depth and presence to the moment, and forgiveness and acceptance that, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. So that's a lot of stretch to what do I need to let go of. I think it's letting go of being perfect, letting go of achieving that goal at the date and time that we decided it to achieve. I think that thing should be let go of. Let's move on to where do I need to heal? And for that, it's the strength card. So, strength card, anyone wants to mention? Strength card. It's a major arcana card, right? All right. So, if someone wants to say something, just chat mein dal dena or unmute, and that's fine. So, strength card for me, where do I need to heal? As a collective that I can read from here is strength card is again major arcana card. It is a transformational phase for a lot of people. There's a lot of things happening. The new year has started. There's Mars is in retrograde. It's a Mars year. It's a snake year. It's a shedding your skin. It's a 9 numerology. हमने सब देखा है Instagram में. We have read everything. So it is about shedding. And with shedding, the thing is, it is funny enough, it's like no pain, no gain. That thing is coming in my head. It's not easy to shed. It takes a lot to shed. And strength here is basically confronting your fears. It's literally that I think I shared it on my story yesterday was judgment card. When you have to, when universe actually pulls you out of that enough, face it. That is it. So here judgment didn't pop. So that doesn't mean, so that means basically that you have to face your own fears. And that would lead to healing. This can be small ways that you can do. Just awareness that, I accept that I am insecure of that person, or I'm insecure in this situation, or just first step, just being aware and accepting, yeah, this is happening. Now I accept it. Now what can I do about it? That's the next step. Simply being aware is the strength card. And knowing that I'm not that feeling. I am a multifaceted human being. I have multiple layers. I'm a whole universe in myself. I'm not just that feeling. So knowing that as well. So where do I need to heal? I think it's about being a healer to yourself by being aware. Now, next card is what will bring security into my life, and that is Two of Pentacles. So here, why it's interesting why, like Sarah said, that I've done so much, but where is the product of it? What is the result of it? And that is only coming because of this imbalance or expectation that we have set with ourselves, because we have seen society in certain way. अगर ऐसा नहीं होता, if there was no expectation, if there was no degree thing and whatever, whatnot, we would not have done that. There's this post going around. I'm so sorry. I'm so Instagram this savvy right now. I don't know, not savvy, different word, but jo bhi hai. I know we scroll. Instagram is the whatever place. So that is the reference that's coming. So it is about all the rich parents, all the वो nepotism wale kids always pursue arts. Have you seen that post? I'm paraphrasing it. And then there is this line that if we were all rich, or if there was resources, if there was no lack of resources or whatnot, then everyone would have actively chosen art. They would not have, done all the manual laborious work to attain that resource, that financial stability and everything. So understood, like the imbalance is head and heart. And that is why that forgiveness needs to come, that you know what, it's okay, we are trying to fit in to this ball, and but we might be square, and it's okay. But sometimes we have to be ball because financial freedom is there. So how can we navigate life where we are balancing the practicality, spirituality, emotions? How can we do that? Yes, 9 to 5 jobs are very difficult, but if I don't have food on my plate, if I cannot survive, then I still have to do 9 to 5 job. Even for that, I can set a timeline that, okay, for 6 months I'll save, so that after 6 months I can pursue whatever I want to, right? Multiple sources of income, all these things. Maybe this is coming for you guys, that maybe search multiple sources of income. Pranjali, okay, great. So balancing act is there that will bring security in your life, basically. Now let's move on to guidance from the universe. So guidance from the universe is 10 of Pentacles, this one, and Eagle that says see from a higher perspective. So yeah, it's a very simple, straightforward line which says see from a higher perspective, but it feels cliche at the moment. It feels difficult. It feels like you would feel like a rebellious kid in front of that line, that what do you mean by higher perspective? Yes, I know, but right now I'm struggling, I'm suffering, right? So there you have to bring yourself in the present moment. So uh, today I was giving this therapy session, and my client has this thing where she keeps calling. If someone doesn't pick up, her mind goes to something wrong has happened, like something crazy wrong has, like it's the worst. And she would keep calling, and 15, 20 calls she'll call, because she is like, what if there was something, like something was happening and I was not there to help, right? Or if she's getting a call, so her phone is never on silent. If she's getting called, she'll always pick up, no matter where she is, where she is, what she's doing. So thinking from higher perspective, what I'm trying to say is, when we're overthinking and everything, you have to ask yourself, is there any physical evidence supporting my thinking right now? Am I safe? First of all, I'm safe. Is there any physical evidence to that overthinking that I'm doing right now? If the answer is no, then the next step that comes is to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, which is you see 5 things, you um, touch 4 things, and all that. You can search it on Google, right? It's there. So all these techniques you do to bring yourself back to present reality. When you do that, when you are in the present reality, then you won't feel that chaotic in your mind. One is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second is breath work. There are multiple other things just to keep your anxiety in check. You come back to grounding yourself. You do some self-care. You're like, okay, let me just go and have a warm water, settle. And then you can maybe call a friend or journal. That is a great self-care tool that you can do. Then you are in the moment, and then you'll be more receptive to, okay, see from higher perspective. Then you'll be like, okay, now I understand. Now I'm here. Now I'm not in my head. So see from higher perspective. Yes, right now also, if there has been something in the past that was very worrisome, very bad at the moment, but if you look back, you'd be like, great that it happened, amazing. At that time, I would go and pat that kid in the head that it's okay. You don't know how amazing it is that it's happening. So, higher perspective. 10 of Pentacles, that has come from guidance from universe, which basically means that security and stability that you're striving for, it's coming. Okay, it's a assurance that's coming, reassurance that's coming from universe, that stability is coming, that abundance is coming. Yes, it's just a phase. It's just a phase. think of it, it's just a phase, it will pass. Go through it. It's fine. But a lot of abundance is coming, materialistic abundance is also coming. So that head and heart fight would come to fruition, would be calm. So don't worry too much about it. It will be all fine. It's just a phase. If someone has been thinking of getting pets, they will be getting pets. Spending time with animals would really help. That is also guidance from universe here. Because Ten of Pentacles has that dogs. It's a very compassionate, fulfilling card. Is the end of that suit. It talks about abundance in family, happy family. Everything is going to be sorted. If there is any fights that was happening or conflicts that was happening, it will all be fine. Perfect. So what no need to do says, I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do a laundry. So I will send a picture of this affirmation. It's a very chill card. It talks about nothingness, it's about beingness. There's this reel also that goes around, which is about in French, doing nothing is some word there. Dolce niente. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, something like that. Next, for self-care, that the card that has popped up is connect with crystals. And we will talk about it later, what crystals to connect with. Okay. All right. So before we move on, would you like to share what you guys wrote in the reflective prompts? No, yes, maybe you can show me thumbs up or something. Okay, perfect. Go on, go on. Who wants to go first? Go, Sarah.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny, but 3 years ago, I had my sister's wedding, and um, at that point, I had gained some weight because I had just gotten PCOS and stuff. So I remember I went to the store for to look for some clothes for my brothers, and the designer, stylist, whoever was there, was telling me about this a coat that he had designed for this actress, and then he showed me the magazine where it showed up and everything, and he was like, "Oh, that was like, oh, that's really cool." And to be very honest with you, the coat was not very cute, but I was trying to be nice. I was like, "It's okay, it's cute, it's nice." And he asked my mom to put it on, and my mom's like, "No, I don't want to put it on." And then she gave it to me, and then I was gonna put it on. She was like, "No, no, no, it's gonna rip." And I was like, "Okay, I'm trying to be nice to you, putting on your ugly coat, and this is how you respond." And then like because I had just recently gained weight, it kind of stung me. And then a couple of days ago, I went back to look at some pictures from that time to look for something. I don't remember what, but then I looked at myself and I was like, I didn't even gain that much weight. Like that reaction from him was misplaced. I don't think that it was such a big deal. And I think that's something I'm trying to let go of, like just to understand that my body is gonna keep changing now as I grow older. It's gonna keep happening, and I'm always gonna look back and be like, wow, I actually looked really nice back then. So just trying to let go of the idea that, oh, I used to look better before, I don't look that good now anymore. So yeah, that's what I primarily want to let go of.
So I think first, I'm so sorry that it happened like that. It's definitely
It's all right.
wish on that on someone. Um, I think specific to your situation, like you said, you have PCOS and you know that your body will keep changing and everyone's body would keep changing. I think it has to come back to a goal where how do I want to feel and not how do you want I to be looked at or looked like. I guess it's just it's what I'm saying from my personally. You can definitely let me know how you feel about it. Like for me, it's like I want to be stronger. And whole point of exercising and going to gym should not be, yes, aesthetics is the byproduct of it, but why are we doing this? First thing is that when we do grow old, most injury that happens is you fall a lot. So there you need to do some strengthening around your muscles, lower muscles, where your joints and everything gets stronger. That muscles around your joint get stronger. So squats and all is great because that will provide that cushioning if something happens, if you fall. The other thing why I work out is because you never know in emergency situation who would need a helping hand and will I have the strength to help them. In family or whatever it is, you should have some strength to help yourself or others around in a community. So it should attach to some intention, I guess, to be fit in a way or to gain strength and not just to fit in a coat, I guess. That all comes in the as a byproduct. Yeah. So this was something that you want to let go, emotions or situations. Am I holding on to that no longer? So yet, okay, it all comes to this. And Pranjali, what about you?
I would like to say, Sarah, you're not alone. Even I have thyroid and PCOD. And see, I was this lean. I was very lean like 3 years ago, but my body is different now. And like Selena Gomez, I'm a very big Selenator. So she says, my body will keep changing, and I don't want to look at the pictures and be like, oh, I want to be that slim. So I don't want to be 45 kgs now, but I do want to work out for my mental health and the excessive fat or maybe uh, how do I put it? I don't want to lose weight, but I want to stay healthy. That's why. So you're not alone. We all are going through it, and we'll get better. What did I write? So 4 5 months ago, I got married and I shifted to a new city. Thank you. And it shifted to new city because my father-in-law stays alone here, so we can't be like come to us in Mumbai or Pune. And I'm into digital marketing. So I really wanted to stay in Mumbai or at least in Pune. So it was very good for my career. But later I understood that this phase of my life is also important, but still the mind, I'm always into like कि अगर मैं वहां रहती तो ज्यादा opportunities होती और यहाँ आके I'm not doing anything, I'm not feeling like I'm working my 100%. So it's the internal battle. That's the first thing. And second, like Carol said, I don't want to do 9 to 5 whole my life. I want to do something of my own, some kind of small business, or maybe be a tarot reader or a cafe owner. So even that is one battle, that how long I'm gonna work for someone else. I want to work for myself, and जितना टाइम और एनर्जी मैं उनको देती हूँ उससे ज्यादा मैं खुद को देके आई कैन also there's a quote, Carol, from Instagram ki no employee has ever become millionaire. So मुझे वो trap में नहीं फंसना है. But even I can't get out of it because for financial reason I have to, like, I recently got married, so we both are running houses, taking care of our finances, so I have to work. So that one thing, I think I have to accept that, okay, for maybe 1 year, for maybe 2 year, I have to work for someone else and prepare myself by maybe learning tarot or saving some money for cafe. And then, things will take care of themselves. I think acceptance and yeah, that feeling.
Okay. Yeah, like at the end of the day, money is power. And if money is not there, you get holistically depleted. That also needs to be come to the awareness basically. Because if you're depleted, then if money is not there, you're fully depleted. And then the first hierarchy of Maslow, you cannot survive, you cannot eat, you cannot drink, you don't have shelter. Then how will you reach that authentication, that enlightenment, that nirvana state of being happy all the time and make art and be a hippie or whatever it is, have a cafe? That's amazing. But yeah, like sadly, we have to be a little bit uh, we have to come to the ground level of building things. So I also have learned it hard way. This year only I joined a job for 4 months. I did. It was a night shift. It was hell. And I was like, no, I'm going to leave this job. It's very depleting. um, and I did leave the job. And when I left the job, it got hard because then I only had my this business, and this business is also like just growing. It's not there yet. So then I realized that yeah, I'm still very very happy that I left that job because it was really bad. But yes, I would still have to look for another one in a way. I have to be realistic about things, right? So, yes, great reflections, guys. Um, from body conversation, let's move on to our body in present. So, let's go. Where is it? No. Yes. So we will move into our bodies to release emotional and physical tension. So we talked about awareness. We talked about, I'm sure at this moment you must be aware of psychosomatic symptoms. It gets manifested in your body if you're stressed. For example, this is what I wanted to share in the beginning. I was like, let me not share too much right now. But I wanted to bring this, which is happening with me. Like I said, last few months have been very difficult for me. And especially in the new full moon time, it was getting heightened and heightened. So what I do subconsciously in my sleep, I grind my teeth when I'm very very stressed. And one day I just woke up with the jaw pain. I was like, what is? And I asked my partner that, am I grinding my teeth? And it's like, yes. One day you were doing it so much, I woke up, ki, what is happening? And I was like, oh my God, it makes so much sense. I am aware that I do grind my teeth when I'm very stressed. And then now I had that physical evidence of pain that I am doing it again because I'm very, very, very stressed. And then I realized, no, I have to do some sort of self-care. This cannot be it's not really good. I will end up, how will I eat, man? Food is life. So I cannot let my jaw being affected. So psychosomatic symptoms, it gets manifested if you're not aware. Your body would start doing things in your sleep, even in waking life, back problems, all these things get manifested. So some sort of movement things we will do today that will just bring us back to the body and also bring awareness to every body part. We are going to do I will show you two different kind of movements that you can do before sleep, or before sleep you can do one, and you can do both after waking up as well, because one of it will just like awake you if you will do that before. Of myself, let me share it on the camera so that you can see properly, and people can see also. Please ignore my messy room. So you are, your hip is relaxed, your knee is relaxed, it's slightly bent, and you are just moving your upper torso, and your shoulders make sure it's relaxed. There's no like stress here. There's good gap between your ear and your neck. It's just this. According to your energy, you let yourself move. If later on you want to move your feet, you can move your feet. If you want to swing, this is the best one because you might have heard you store a lot of trauma and negative emotions in your hips. So people say that twerking is good. Yes, it is actually good. So one of this thing is also good because you just let your spine free and you just swing, you just hang there, you surrender, you let go, right? Now, this is something that you can do both in the morning or just before sleeping. Cool. The other thing is, other exercise is called tapping, but it's not EFT, it's not emotional freedom tapping, but it's more like this is something that I learned in my contemporary um, masters when I was doing masters in my contemporary dance form. So this is nothing but because I was in the UK, it's a cold weather, it's cold state country, right? So to awaken yourself before dance class, what we used to do is we used to tap. So you can start first of all by shaking everything, and you're like, okay, let it release, release, release. Then you just start tapping your arms to the fingertips, everything. You just tap under your armpit, shoulder, back, everything. Same thing, other side. Make sure you cover every part of your body. Same thing, you do it with your leg, toe, fingers, everything. Okay. And same thing you do with your hips, with your abdomen, everything, your stomach. You just do tap. You're not hitting yourself, but you're just awakening it. Make sure you don't miss your lower back, and you just do that chest, your neck, and of course on neck it has to be a bit lighter. It can be behind your ears. Behind your ears is also a lot of things get stored here. Um, on your neck, then slowly it has to be on your head, but just with your fingers, you tap, 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 tap. Everywhere you cover your scalp. On your face as well, you use very gentle fingers to tap everything, your eye, below, under your eye, nose, everything. So this is also a great exercise that you can do in the morning to get yourself up, or if you're very frustrated in life, some situation has happened, and you really don't know how to move your energy, just stand up, start tapping yourself everywhere, and you'll also feel that, okay, I think it's the chest where I'm holding all this frustration and all this negative energy. Then you just tap there for a little bit longer there, because it will take a little while to release. So this is also a great way to be, yeah, to just body scan, like we do in meditation as well. Does it make sense? Is it
Yeah,
doable?
yeah, I have seen that swing thing in yoga as well. And tapping, I'm aware of. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
We'll
try
surely
it.
do it.
Yeah, try it and see.
Yeah, I've done the swing thing as well in like my Kathak classes because my instructor was also a yoga teacher, so she would make us do like all these releasing exercises before we start dancing. And it's quite nice. It feels really good as well.
Yes, it's very freeing. And then when you're listening, your body tells you where it wants to go, where it wants to move. And if you are feeling safe in that space, you follow that, it's empowering. It's a great way to also connect with your intuition, because you come back to present, your senses opens up as well. So it's an amazing activity. Try it. Let me know when you do try it, how it feels. So to close this segment, let's ground ourselves with breath work or meditation. All right. So find a comfortable seated position, and we will begin with deep breaths. So you can put left hand on the chest, right hand on the stomach. That's my way to go. I feel that I'm with my body and mind and energy that way, but you can choose however you want to sit. And we will inhale for 4 counts, we will hold for 4 counts, and we will exhale for 4 counts. Let's do it 4 times. And inhale through your nose, in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3. Stay there, going back to normal breathing. See how you're feeling. Reflect how were you feeling in the beginning, how are you feeling towards almost the end of the session. Now visualize the full moon's light washing over you from your head to your toes, from outside skin to your cells. Imagine it cleansing away any heaviness or stuck emotions. I'm going to say an affirmation. You can say it in your head. I gently release what no longer serves me. I gently release what no longer serves me. I gently release what no longer serves me. I invite healing and transformation into my life. I invite healing and transformation into my life. I invite healing and transformation into my life. Stay there with that feeling. Slowly bring your awareness back to the room. You are now lighter, freer, and aligned with the energy of this full moon. Gently start rubbing your palms together, generating heat. Gently keeping it on top of your eyelids. And remove your palms. All right, before we close, here are some rituals to enhance your full moon practice. The first one is given, it's taking a salt bath. You can spend time near water, that also helps. Whilst taking a shower, imagine it cleansing yourself. Whilst drinking water, it's becoming a part of your body. So you can set an intention. You can make full moon water as well. The energy is still on. For next 2 to 3 days, it will still be impactful. You can make full moon water. It's all about intentions. You set the intention with that full moon water and you drink it. Crystals, coming back to crystals, your self-care did come where it says connect with crystals. Moonstone, clear quartz, selenite, all these white crystals is great, and it's great to start your spirituality basically, but you both are already into it, so I believe you might already have selenite or clear quartz or something like that. If you don't have, you can invest, and even if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to spend a lot to be spiritual, right? It's all about energy, it's all about nature. Opening your doors and windows to invite the full moon's energy. Decluttering things, that would help you to release as well. Cleaning your room, that would also help. Smoke cleansing would also help, because the thing is, energy got stagnant, right? So all the release thing that you can do, you can do. And watching a smoke really feels like it's taking that thing away. So that can be done. And yeah, that's it really. So closing affirmation, you can always make your own affirmations, and I think that is more powerful. So whatever you want to manifest, write it in the present. I am this or I am that. Okay, that would really help you out. However, I just, for today's session, I wrote this: I'm safe, I'm loved, I'm free. Okay. So thank you for being part of the circle. May this full moon guide you to deeper healing and transformation. And I hope you all feel better. Do involve those self-care elements in your body, in your life, and hope you feel lighter.